This is Mariel from Los Angeles, California, and I had the privilege of going through Module 1 Facilitator training with Eat, Breathe, Thrive out in Oakland, California this past January. I heard about the program directly from Chelsea herself. I was actually teaching yoga at a recovery center out in Los Angeles and had only been actually teaching yoga there for 2 weeks. And Chelsea came in to host her Yoga for Eating Disorders program there. And her first session was built upon community. And I'll never forget sitting in that room and feeling like she was speaking directly to me. And I was actually the other yoga instructor there that was co-facilitating with her. And I say co-facilitating like that just because I felt like I was benefiting from what she was speaking about so much more than I was actually helping her facilitate the program. But went through that community building activity upon first meeting her, and then we took a short break, and then we came back from the break and did a yoga session. So Chelsea led the yoga session, led a very mindful movement and mindful breath work, and at the end of the session she turned to me and asked me what I thought, and I actually didn't even know what to say because I was just so blown away. Having struggled with an eating disorder in college, I had never really been through any sort of activity like that, even within the recovery center that I had gone to, and just felt so drawn into her program and what Eat, Breathe, Thrive had to offer the community. And so I went home right away and actually went online and checked out the website, checked out the different opportunities that there were with the program, and spoke with Chelsea, and she told me that there was a teacher training actually at the end of that month, so 2 weeks later. So I got all excited, went online and booked a flight out to Oakland, California. I found a friend to stay with, and before I knew it, I was going through Module 1 of the Eat, Breathe, Thrive Yoga for Eating Disorders or Body Image Issues. And upon going through that facilitator training out in Oakland, I had a couple of very tangible instances and tangible memories that really stick out to me. And I think that the biggest one of those is just connecting with people, and connecting with people of all different walks of life, all different ethnicities and background. And each one of those people had something to say about body image and what they perceived as beautiful, or what they perceived as something that they wanted to look like or be like. And I think it was integrated into those conversations and integrated into those discussions and dialogue was an essential piece, that our bodies are functional. Our bodies are used to love others and are also used to receive love. And that if we do have the sense of community, if we have that sense of inner awareness and self-love, that we can be free of any sort of hang-up in our mind, and also in physical feelings of discomfort in what we look like or what we may think we look like, and rather focus on kind of ways to live a balanced life, or ways to live a life where we can feel comfortable in our own skin and really accept and love ourselves for who we are rather than what we look like. And I think going back to kind of just that one memory that really stuck out to me, it is the stories of Chelsea, the stories of the other people there that kind of all strung together and all had something to say about body image. So that was really powerful to me, because those stories are very long-lasting, something that I feel like I'm gonna be able to not only remember that in my mind, but also like that feeling in my heart of just that connection with people. And even as of today, I actually stay in touch with my accountability buddy. We text one another at least once a week, and it's just been really cool to see kind of where she's been at and what she's been up to. And so it's been great being involved with Eat, Breathe, Thrive, and I'm looking forward to starting up Module 2, and highly recommend both the program to people, so signing up for the 6-week program and also signing up for facilitator training, finding ways to positively impact the community and influence others to really truly love themselves for who they are and be free of any sort of hurt, habit, or hang up, centered on body image. So thank you, and I look forward to participating more with Eat, Breathe, Thrive. Namaste.